call me Grayson. Well, ladies, this is your space for inspiration, empowerment, and real conversations with women who are redefining the game.
All right, if you just tuned in, you haven't tuned in too late, because this is show number 3 for Girl Talk today. Yes. So, welcome to Girl Talk. I'm Cammie Grayson, and I can't even say she's a guest. This is a co-host today. My co-host, my sister, Maria Brown.
Yes.
Welcome to the show. So, guys, if you don't know, Maria has a show on the network. And tell us a little bit about your show on the network.
Yes, the show that we have on the network is our podcast called Beyond the Vows. That it's me and my husband. They're doing the podcast, and we talk about everything, beyond the vows and beyond. Okay, so
I love it. I love it.
And it's so exciting, and it allows us to even see our own selves. So that's the thing that really motivates me even more. So I really, really love that.
Let me tell y'all something. This show has me cracking up.
Oh boy.
Because her husband,
yes,
he is, I don't see how this poor girl do it.
By the strength of God.
Look, you have to do this for
a lot. Okay.
Oh my God. And so, but anyway, that's what she does with her husband. But that's not the only thing she does with her husband. This woman is phenomenal, guys. So if you've heard that thing that says behind every successful man, it's a successful woman, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so she would be the Amazon of the women, because she has a lot that she does in the background. You don't know what she does. So this show really isn't about your husband. It's not really about you and your husband. This show today is about you.
Me. Okay.
It's about you. And I want to learn more about you, because I only get to see you working.
I know, right?
Yeah. So, you work during the day. Then when you get off, then you got Big Mind Entertainment. Then on Tuesdays, you got this show. Then y'all got choir rehearsal. Then y'all traveling for the choir. You're doing so much.
A lot.
So self-care. Tell us a little bit about what are you doing for self-care?
I'm going to be honest with you. There are some days that I have to take for myself. And in taking for myself, that'll be just actually woosahing and just getting away from everybody and just having time for myself.
Yeah.
And there's been some times that I get up early in the morning, and when there's nothing else to do, I go on the porch, and that's my time. I make some coffee, and I sit down and I talk with the Lord, and that kind of helps me, settle down. But that's one thing that I do. Another thing that I've been doing lately is walking.
Okay.
And the walking kind of helps me to stay balanced and to get off stress, because I understand that everything that I do, it can be very stressful, trying to deal with husband, family, family life, and then everything else that I do right now, outside of me.
Yeah.
Sometimes it can be very stressful. So that's the only way I can release that stress.
Right. So, my thing is with you, I love what you do. I mean, I love that, I've had to call out and ask you a couple of times, can you help me with this? Because I know you are firm. I know you know how to make it happen.
Yeah.
And so I go back to the event that we had at Military Circle Mall.
Oh, wow.
When I was the general manager there, and we had $200 budget. And we were closing the mall down, and that company expected me to take $200 and make an event for people who have been there 25, 30 years. This was their closing, the final Christmas. And I reached out to the Browns, and I asked them for help. And man, I swear to God, I can cry right now, because you guys made it happen.
Oh,
You guys made it happen. Maria, she knows how to vend. She knows how to get these vendors in place. That mall was full. We had events going. every kid. I know we gave over 2,000 toys
Oh yeah,
away. I know, easy.
it was probably a little bit more over 2,000 because there were also bikes and scooters and um, those little motorized other bikes and stuff. I mean, it was oh my
amazing.
God.
Santa Claus bought a brand new suit. Remember, Santa Claus went and bought that. He was the Santa at Military Circle Mall for all those years, and it was just heartbreaking because I'm not from here, so I didn't realize how much the people love Military Circle Mall.
Yeah, it's been in my life because I've been in Virginia all of my life. It's just been there for us to take our children there to to bring our kids to see Santa Claus. Because it used to be Tower Mall
Wow.
that in Portsmouth, but of course after they closed that down and everything, everybody gravitated to Military Circle Mall. And then from Military Circle Mall, we gravitated to Greenbrier Mall. And I'm like, what else are they going to be doing?
Right,
You know what I mean? But anyway, yeah, that was that thing for us to bring our children to. And I hate that they closed that down, but the event that we had, Cammie, oh my God. It was amazing, so, and guys. We was able to get choirs to come and sing.
Yes.
Our choir.
We had a celebrity there too, wasn't it? Somebody from TV was there. A movie. What was it? Brother Man, or it was somebody there.
Oh my God!
I think it was Brother Man.
Was it Brother Man? I think what happened was Brother Man, he was able to get on film and say a message.
Okay, I know we had somebody. Okay.
Yeah, because I don't think he was able to come, but I think that's exactly what happened. But it was just so nice to see.
It was.
Every child had a bag full of toys.
Yes.
And this was not like 2-3 toys a kid.
No.
You had what you needed for your children. Yeah. It didn't matter how many kids you had. We had it already. And I'm so grateful for the team that worked along with my husband and I as we, got those toys and all together. And then, one end we had the music and everything going, and then on the other end that was Santa Claus. But we was able to supply Santa Claus with the toys too.
Yeah, that's what I was on the Santa Claus duty.
Y'all, it was so many toys. Oh my God! And then we still had toys left over. Inside of the actual mall itself, and so we had to come back and get the stuff out before they closed, which they allowed us to, which I was grateful for. But that was fun.
Yeah, it was. But I said all that to say was this lady orchestrated it. I needed help, and she made it happen. Her and her husband made it happen, and I'll forever be grateful for that because my heart just went out, to the families that love that mall, that had people who grew up in that mall.
Yeah. And
so to see that happen, and Santa went and bought a brand new costume for his last performance.
Yeah. Was your general manager there? Did they? I
was the general manager.
I mean, your manager. That's
no, they wasn't there.
Oh man, nobody should have been there because it was a lot of people.
Yeah, it was.
It was a lot of people, but it was nice, and the vendors that came out and they did their thing, and they were able to sell some of their stuff. And the thing about it that I like so much that everybody left with something.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like no one left without anything. They left with something. And I'm not talking about these dollar store toys. I'm talking about
these were real toys. Yeah, these were real toys.
Tonka Truck, Disney, all kinds. I mean, these really expensive toys that you parents would have spent a whole lot of money for. And God has really blessed us with What is it? Oh, not Operation Blessing. That's another organization that my husband and I work with too. These are Toys for Tots.
That's what I say. When it Toys for Tots. Yeah. And so it was cool. It was like we just teamed up with everyone, and in that one little instance, we all worked together in unity. And so and that's what got me started on the other big event that we did at MacArthur Center.
Yeah, and then we also did some toy giveaway at MacArthur with Tanisha that had the bike shop, and we were able to give her bikes and then set aside more toys
Mhm.
for the children to. All they had to do was just come in and get it.
And get it. Yeah,
Mhm.
it's amazing. It's
Yeah.
amazing. So, but anyway, I said all that to say to give this lady her props on
Mhm.
air, because she does a lot of things behind the scene. You just don't see it. So when you see Big Mind Entertainment, it's not just one person.
Mhm.
It's the people behind the scene. And,
Yeah.
and so Maria, she's quiet, and she, you really probably wouldn't even notice her because she's just one of those people. She'll sit like in the back, observe
Right.
what's going on,
Mhm.
but then she's back there making it happen.
Right.
You just say what you need. So if you guys need an event planner, if you guys need someone to help you with your event, Big Mind Entertainment, ask for Maria.
Mhm.
Maria, tell people how they can get in touch with you.
They can get in contact with me at Big Mind Entertainment. Lord have mercy, I got my own email.
Okay. Well, you know what? If we forgot her email, but email us at skstbooking at gmail.com and I'll forward it to her.
Lord have mercy. Because we do so much, and sometimes I'm dealing with a lot of people at the same time, and I don't always remember. Don't charge it to my heart.
No,
but anyway,
so she used to us putting it up on the screen.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
When she's a podcaster, she's just putting it on the screen.
I am definitely used to that.
Yeah, but you can reach her through the station. She
can.
has a mailbox here, and
Mhm.
so Big Mind Entertainment is housed here at SKST. So you can always find her through us.
Yes.
So that's a plus.
It is.
It's a plus.
To God be the glory for that.
Right. We're gonna take a quick break, and we'll be back after these messages.
From the heart of the coast where the waves rise high, they magazine we lift and amplify. Stories of love, of strength, of pride. Giving back, standing tall, side by side. We are the rhythm, we are the voice. Community rising, making bold choice. On short drive, we shine, we soar. They magazine forever, evermore.
All right. If you just tuned in, you haven't tuned in too late. You tuned into Girl Talk, and I am here, Girl Talking with Miss Maria Brown.
Yes.
Okay, so she's determined to make sure we get this email address.
Yes,
Did you
I'm
find
sorry. Yeah, I got it. Okay. I apologize, y'all, because I don't do this that often. Okay. All right. So you can reach us at bigmindentertainment@gmail.com. That's bigmindentertainment@gmail.com.
There you go.
Mhm.
Got it. Okay, so let's go back to you, Miss Maria.
Yes, ma'am.
What do you do for yourself? What do you do for Maria? Other than the coffee in the morning, maybe get a break on the porch. What do you take the time to? Obviously, you're beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Hair's always together, nails always together.
Oh.
So, do you do spa time? Do you do vacay?
And you know what? I haven't. And my kids was just telling me about, Mom, you really need to take some time to do some things for you. I do the other things, but that's something that I really need to take a hold of and do. I was actually supposed to have had a spa day while we was away, but time got away from us, and I just couldn't do it. Oh man! And at this spa, actually, it's open 24 hours, but we had so much going on in that day, and I was like, oh God, well, how are we gonna be able to do this? That's why I don't. When I go away, I like to have a plan of what we're going to do and how long it's going to take, so I can plan what I want to do.
Right.
But it didn't happen like that.
Yeah, see, that's what happens when you, I got you.
Yeah, it happens like that.
It happens sometimes. So
it does.
But at the end of the day, do you have anything that's coming up that we need to know about?
Well, some things that we do have coming up. We have a event that's going on in Suffolk, if I'm not mistaken, and it's going to be at St. Mary's Church of God in Christ. And Bishop Nixon, we're helping him to organize an event for a community back to school event, and I think that's going to be September the 26th, if I'm not
I think
mistaken.
so.
Something like that. We'll have flyers out with you all soon. We're just trying to get all the other logistics,
Taken
ready,
care of.
and taken care of. And if you know anyone that would like to be a vendor, please get in contact with me. My number is 757-676-2637. I'll be glad to share the information with you. And then this will be an opportunity for you to give back to the community. It'll be an opportunity for you to be able to sell your items as well. So please give me a call, 757-676-2637.
Right. Oh, you see, look at her. We're talking about her. She's steady talking about
I
her.
know,
You know?
I think that's a part that my husband kind of helped me to get, because I'm so laid back, and there's some things that he need me to be more upfront with, and I understand that. But growing up, I was my church choir director, so I'm used to being upfront. But when you're so used to being upfront, and I always would get nervous every time we had to sing, because I'm in front of everybody. I'm in front of everybody, trying to, make sure that everybody's on their right note, and that they sound good, because that was the most important thing to me, is that they sound good. But anyway, I'm so used to doing that, and I kind of got away from it a little bit and started going to background, because actually the background, that's where all of the work starts. You got to know what you're doing. You got to know how to talk to people. You got to know how to interact with them. You got to know how to make it work. And my husband and I, we also do. I'm sorry, it's about me.
There you go. There you go.
Sorry,
we got to bring her back, because she can't focus on her.
Another
girl talk. Another girl talk until she learn how to talk about herself. Go ahead.
What else you want?
So I want to know.
Tell me.
I want to know the girl talk word of the day.
Okay.
So, being a female, growing up, doing all you're doing, are you happy with the woman you see in the mirror right today?
You know what? I could honestly say yes. Do you know why I am? Because I feel like, and I was just thinking about this earlier at lunch today. I always say that God puts a mirror in front of you, and He shows you who you are. But who we see, or what we see, is, oh my God, one eye bigger than the other. I'm not saying that I'm not saying that that's my problem. Right. I'm just saying, we always talking about, oh God, my leg looks funny, or I got too much this, or I got too little of that. Oh my God, I got to do something. My cheekbones look a little funny. But we had to start, and I had to start looking at myself at the way God sees me. And, with everything that I have gone through from childhood all up until now, it's made me such a better person, leaning and trusting in God, and just all the things that I've learned. And even in trials and tribulations, I'm telling you, it makes you better. Because you start to see stuff, sometimes when we go through things, we see stuff for the surface part, but there's something a little deeper that, God really wants us to see. Just like I told my daughter today, I said, I think you ought to go back and look at what God is really trying to do in your life. She said, Mom, what are you saying? I said, I really do think that God's trying to show you how resilient you are. Because every time something happens, you bounce right back. I said, you don't take no time to linger in that thing. Because if y'all just be honest, if we take the time to linger in things that are that make us upset or make us angry, we get depressed. Yeah. And then we start to back up. We begin to shrink, and we don't have that confidence. We don't believe in ourselves. But man, it's time for that to get out the door. It's time for you to look at yourself the way that God sees you. And that's just what I do, and it really does help. It really does help me a lot. So I'm grateful to God for what I see. I'm so proud of myself. I'm so proud of the woman I am. I'm proud of the mom I am. I'm proud of the wife I am. I'm proud of everything that I do. I put my heart and soul in everything. And I'm really just a servant. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm a true servant. What I mean by being a true servant, I work for CHKD, which is I love. I love, 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 love. Oh my God, they are the best people in the world. Oh my God. I mean, dealing with parents that have children, and sometimes some of the children are sick, and sometimes the parents, they're so concerned, they're so worried, and then not only that, you got a lot of single parents that are trying to deal with being parents for the first time, and I can tell who they are as soon as they walk through the door. It's like a deer in headlights, and I'll be like, Mama, this your first baby? And he's like, yes, ma'am. And I began to encourage them.
Oh,
And I began to tell them how much, I said, you may not see it now, but I'm telling you, in a couple of months, you're going to see so and so and so and so and so. And then you can see the tears come out of their eyes, and then you can see them how somebody that they don't know connects with them.
Right. They're not alone now.
Yeah. And then they keep coming back, and then they say, Miss Maria, or someone call me auntie, Yes, they do. Call me auntie. Yes. They say, auntie, guess what? La 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 la. I remember, oh my God. And then, we get to see the baby grow up. Y'all don't know what that do to me. That does a lot to me. And I feel like that I'm on this earth to give back to those that people can't see or won't see. And I'm just so grateful to God. Every time I think about it, I get a little emotional because, it just blesses me so much. And it doesn't matter where they come from or what walk of life that they come from. It don't matter. As long as I give them love, I give them respect. You know what I'm saying? And letting them know that somebody cares.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about.
That's a good feeling. It really is. And that's what I guess that's kind of why people that go into the medical field do that. I took nursing and I loved it until I saw something that I didn't agree with. But other than that, I love the people. You know what I mean? I love working with the people. I don't love the bad stuff, but I love working with the actual people. Yeah. That's just amazing to me. And so, but Maria, give us some words of wisdom.
If I could give you all some words of wisdom, I guess the thing that I would say is to trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not to your own understanding. When in everything and all of your ways, acknowledge Him. And I'm telling you, God will direct your path. And, it was something that I had prayed for yesterday. And I had asked God specifically, because when you have a relationship with God, you talk to Him just like He's one of your best buddies. That's how I talk to God. There's no certain way that you have to go like, oh Lord, and moan and groan. You ain't got to do all that. Just be you, because He already know who you are. All right. And I prayed a certain thing, and I just believe God, and I let it go. And after I prayed and let it go, the next day I got the answer that I needed.
I love it.
So that's all you got to do. Pray. Let it go. And let God.
And keep going.
Yeah.
Keep going. Don't give up.
Don't.
So, So I'm going to share something with you, though.
Yeah.
Before we go. Today marks 1 year of me doing SKST Radio Podcast Studios on my own without having another person's job. So I've been doing SKST for 1 year full time, doing my business for full time. And you're talking we have done it and not by myself.
Right. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah. You guys, if it wasn't for our podcasters, we wouldn't be here. So I appreciate all of our podcasters. Maria and Brown's show, I appreciate that because you guys kept us going.
Wow.
And so a full year. And I'm like, and you count your blessings, right?
Yes.
And so you're thinking about, oh, woe is me. I haven't found this. What you looking for? It's here. What you looking for?
Exactly.
God found it.
Yes.
And so I had to, like you said, had to look at it from a different point of view. And so I'm sharing it now because now the narrative is I've been doing my business full time for a full year.
Ain't that amazing? Because you never know what you can do until you do it. And sometimes you just got to get out there. And I think I heard somebody say that they had to leave everything and let their faith do the walking.
Yeah.
You know?
And that pretty much is what I've been walking on faith this whole entire time.
Oh my God. But then God will put people in your life
Exactly.
to bless you.
Yes.
And to help you on this journey.
Yes.
That's why it's so important that we totally else. I got a piece of hair in my face. I keep doing that, so I'm not picking my nose. It's just I got that hair in my face. I don't like that. But anyway, if we just do that, trusting God with our own heart, we can't put trust in man. I'm not trying to be funny, but you can't be totally dependent on man. But if your total dependency is on God, he'll direct you in every way possible.
Yeah.
And I'm so excited because what he has done, he can do it again.
That's right.
All right.
That's right.
So
That's right.
don't, you can never ever think that okay, this is it. No, it's more.
It's more to come.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, T Nice got a vision of this big old warehouse thing that we're, and this is our dream. This is our dream, and this is where we're going.
Yes.
We come from a long way.
Come on here.
Yeah, so, me and T Nice have been, in it.
Yes.
And we're in it to stay in it.
Right.
And we're going to make it happen.
Yep.
And I know he's always making a way for us. I mean, I remember a stranger came into the studio when we were at the other location, and he just dropped out money. I think the man gave me almost $900, and
wow.
I really only did like a logo or something for him. I mean, just that simple. I can't even remember his name right today, but I know that was a blessing. He just came. He said God told him to come to my studio.
Wow.
White man said God told him to come to my studio. Sweetest man on earth.
Oh, wow.
Sweet.
Have you ever seen him again?
I haven't seen him anymore. Haven't seen him anymore. He said he found a wife or something like that, and that was it. So I know the Lord is looking out for us. I do know that. I do know that. We get these blessings, and and this has been where what did I say I wanted to do? My business full time.
Yeah, you did
a
say
whole
that.
year today.
Yeah.
I got laid off last year the same day.
My God,
isn't that amazing?
It is. And then I remember when you first came, and I think Military Circle wanted to hire you. I think that's when it was the first time, and then it was MacArthur, right? Oh my God, I remember, Cammie. Oh my God.
Yes.
And the Bible says the blessings of the Lord maketh you rich and added no sorrow to it. I'm not saying that you're not going to go through some stuff, because you will.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it's going to make you rich, not money rich, but rich right here.
Yeah.
Right here.
And that's
because sometimes it takes this and this to make this happen.
Yeah. And that's what we are. And that's exactly what we are. We got a great, phenomenal team, and I want to say thank you to Arthur, T Nice, my guys, and Anthony, because you know what, we couldn't do it without them. They those guys are amazing. Thank you so much. I love you, and our time is over. Until next week, right here, SKST Radio, Girl Talk. Bye for now.
An SKST Radio Network production.